Welcome to my views and news. I have a new situation report for you about the war in Sudan, where a ceasefire is in place, but practically no ceasefire on the ground. IGAD proposed a ceasefire yesterday. RSF remained silent. Sudanese army agreed. Then RSF agreed as well after the intervention of some other players reportedly detailed for you. And secondly, viewers, Burhan has written a letter to the Arab League. An important letter. Burhan is sending a very clear, strong message to the Arab countries. What does Burhan want from them? And thirdly, viewers, West Darfur, Janina city, where ethnic clashes are now being confirmed. So, Darfur is returning to the chaos which it saw decades ago when there was ethnic violence there. A tribal leader spoke a few hours ago confirming the entry of Arab fighters into Al Janina. Firstly, viewers, IGAD proposed a 72-hour ceasefire in Sudan around 24 hours ago. And IGAD asked representatives from Rapid Support Forces and Sudanese Army to negotiate in Juba, South Sudan. Sudanese Army, in a statement, agreed with the proposal. It announced to respect the 72-hour ceasefire. RSF remained silent for several hours. Then around 7 to 8 hours ago, Rapid Support Force. The ceasefire was due to be put in place on Thursday night, 12 a.m. RSF remained silent. Then around 8 hours ago, Rapid Support Forces issued a statement confirming their commitment to the ceasefire. But the parties mentioned by Rapid Support Forces, which urged the two sides to agree to a ceasefire, are several, not just IGAD. RSF mentions tripartite mechanism and four-country committee, which asked RSF to agree to the ceasefire. Tripartite mechanism means United Nations Integrated Transition Assistance Mission in Sudan, IGAD, African Union. Four countries are UK, US, UAE, and Saudi Arabia. And RSF specifically mentioned Saudi Arabia and the US, that they are playing a key role in asking the parties agree to a ceasefire for humanitarian operations, etc. So, RSF does not want IGAD only to be a mediator. It is relying more on Western and Arab countries. But when Sudanese army agreed to the ceasefire, it only mentioned IGAD. IGAD proposed ceasefire. So here we are seeing a clear difference of approaches taken by the two sides. Burhan is agreeing to African mediation. RSF is agreeing to the mediatory efforts by Arab countries and European countries and the US. And I think if this war goes on, we could see the slogan African Solutions to African Problems launched by Sudanese Army and Al-Burhan, like we saw in Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, TPLF was portrayed as backed by the West, and PM Abiy resisted Western intervention. He just said African Solutions to African Problems. We could see the same slogan used by Sudanese government, Sudanese army in coming days, it seems. So the ceasefire has been agreed now, but on paper. In practice, no ceasefire, because just 30 minutes ago, Some airstrikes were conducted on RSF's positions in Jabal Aulia. Jabal Aulia, situated to the south of Khartoum Central, and RSF fighters took control of Jabal Aulia base on the 15th of or 16th of April, I think. So airstrikes conducted there, and second, airstrikes are being reported in Rahman too. So if there are airstrikes ongoing, it means there is no ceasefire basically. And we heard rumors that Hemedti had been injured. Since this morning, rumors are being spread, but so far no confirmation. Hemedti wants US, European countries and Arab countries to be part of any solution. And reportedly, he lost touch with South Sudan 6 days ago. South Sudan's foreign minister a few hours ago said that that his country had lost contact with Hemedti 6 days ago. It means Hemedti is not agreeing to any mediation by South Sudan, by IGAD or by African Union. He wants other players to be involved. Secondly, viewers, Burhan has written a letter to the Arab League. A very strong message has been sent by Burhan, Sudanese army chief. He is asking Arab countries to ban rapid support forces, that RSF must be declared as a terrorist organization by all Arab countries. Secondly, Sudanese government says it has cancelled passports of Hamdan Dagalo and his brother Abdurrahim Dagalo. So that is why no country should allow Hamdan Dagalo and Abdurrahim Dagalo to enter their territories. Any travel would be illegal. And thirdly, Burhan is asking Arab countries to freeze the assets of rapid support forces and companies affiliated with rapid support forces. We know that RSF's companies are based mainly in the UAE. GSK and some other companies, they are being overseen by Hemedti's brothers in Dubai reportedly. So Burhan wants Arab countries to be on his side. But some Arab countries are closely aligned with Hemedti. And Burhan threatened a little and his ministry that if any Arab country continued links with Hemedti, Sudanese government would be forced to cut off ties with that Arab country. It's a very strong message. Let's see what Arab world does. Will it be neutral? Will it support Burhan or Hemedti? That we'll see in coming days. Lastly, I've been trying to keep you updated about what is happening in West Darfur. Almost on daily basis, I'm doing videos on the situation in Al Janina. Relative calm in North and South Darfur. But in West Darfur, there were clashes, 3-day-long clashes, dozens killed there. No electricity, no water, communications disrupted as well, communication networks disrupted too, and attacks on police stations, on other facilities being reported. Storage sites, weapon storage sites of security forces looted. And now it is being confirmed that Arab fighters, they are inside the city. So fighting ongoing between Arab fighters who are supporting rapid support forces and non-Arab Masalit tribe fighters. Masalit tribe people live there in Al Janina, and Saad Bahruddin, who is a tribal elder from Masalit tribe, he confirmed the ethnic clashes ongoing in Al Janina. Where is military? Is it supporting Masalet tribe, or is it neutral there? So clashes are between Rapid Support Force and Sudanese army, and between Arab fighters, Janjaweed fighters and Masalit fighters, local fighters in Al Janina. So in West Darfur, in Janina, situation is turning into Arab versus non-Arab violence, like we saw when Umar al-Bashir was in power, and he then raised Janjaweed Arab militia to crush non-Arab resistance in Darfur. Same is happening, and number of players is increasing. Local gangs will also take advantage of this situation. Dozens killed. Continuous fighting in the last 3 days. No news of large-scale fighting this morning. Try to update in coming videos. But Khartoum, Bahri, Darman, Khartoum Central and Darfur, 2 zones need special attention. Other zones relatively peaceful. Thank you for watching.